You might be wondering what I thought of the Minecraft movie. Here's where I'm going to state my opinion, inspired by Slender TV's video where he states his opinion. Firstly, the Minecraft movie was quite funny. I enjoyed the humor of it, but I am concerned with the actual movie itself and what it will mean for the future of entertainment. Because the Minecraft movie made millions of dollars easily because of its IP, but the actual story had little to no quality. It was a ragtag kind of adventure that felt thrown together, and it lacked a good storytelling, character development, and other key aspects that belong in a good movie. But it was very entertaining in the same way doom scrolling memes is entertaining, where it's funny and you can have a cheap laugh or two, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really feel very rewarding. And besides all the other things with the micro movie, such as the live action and whatnot, the overall feel of the movie was that it was entertaining, and I may watch it again and be entertained. But the actual story doesn't really have anything redeemable in it. There's no overall point to it. There's no revelation at the end where it's like, oh, that's what this is about. That's the point. That's what we are learning from this. And it is a kids movie, so maybe I'm giving them a little bit too much of a high bar, but I think that in kids movies there needs to be those learning and educational kind of points, those morals. The moral of the story needs to happen, and in the Minecraft movie there really wasn't. There wasn't a moral of this story, unless the moral is be creative, and if you're creative, then everything good will ever happen to you. And that didn't really feel, that felt like what it was trying to go for. It was attempting to do that near the beginning and a few parts in the middle, but like it didn't really conclude with that. Um, so I don't know. The characters themselves were all right. There was a few too many of them, and I don't care about half of them really. The only interesting characters were the ones, those Steve, Jason Momoa, and then the boy. The two female characters, I'm not against them in any sort of way, but they just did not really add to the story, in my opinion. I don't really remember what they did or what their problems were that were solved at the end of the movie. Um, I do remember Steve, because he is almost the main character. It seemed like the main character of the actual thing was the boy, and I don't remember his name because it's a kids movie. I'm not supposed to remember their names, but regardless of that, the boy was all right. I like that he was, made fun of at first, and at the end of the day, he fulfills his dreams through creativity. I enjoyed that moment. Not a ton, because it didn't really pay off that big for me. It was kind of just like he had a jetpack at the beginning, as a spoiler, by the way, but he had a jetpack, and then he was like, "Oh wow, it doesn't work because bullies made it not work." And then at the end of the movie, it works. Wow. Now, but nothing throughout the middle of the movie had anything to do with the jetpack working or not. There was no. It felt like there was nothing to push that drive for it to actually work, and it seemed like it would have worked out anyway if the bullies hadn't sabotaged the jetpack beforehand. So it's not like he did any growth to get to that point. All he did was avoid the bullies this time. So I guess that's the moral as well, is to avoid your bullies. Um. So yeah, the actual CGI was good. I did enjoy the way things looked. Besides, I didn't care for the sheep or the llama. They didn't look. They were fine. They were mediocre at best. Not my favorite look for anything that is supposed to look alive. But I like the monsters. The creepers in particular were well done in my opinion, because they looked very neat, very fun, and also the explosive effect was very cool. So I did like that. The movie didn't really feel like it had so much to do with Minecraft as it should have felt. Like it's a Minecraft movie, that's how it's advertised, but like they added a bunch of things that aren't in Minecraft, and the plot of the movie is, I think it's based off Minecraft, one of the Minecraft side games, not even the like normal Minecraft thing, the original game. So I'm just not sure why they felt they need to add so much stuff, and then I'm not sure just why they had to add so much stuff. That's It kind of took away from the whole experience of it supposed to feel like Minecraft. And also the textures were almost too good for the things. which I understand, but it was weird for like the llamas and the llama, the pig, the villagers in particular were a little odd. So a little bit not my favorite CGI humans, or I guess humanoids. But the actual grass and trees were really cool looking. I'll give them that. They did a good job doing that. So I enjoy looking at that for whenever I could and whenever I did. Um, but yeah, so the CGI, it was good, but there was a few things that they could have done better with. I still think the whole movie should have been animated, but that's just because I'm biased toward animated films without live action characters in it. Um, I think that they could have gone a different direction with the story and it would have been better. I have hope because the movie is called A Minecraft Movie, not just Minecraft the movie. So maybe they'll try experimenting with their name a few more times in different formats. I would hope so. Um, but yeah, ultimately, my final review: CGI is good. It's funny, but it's not satisfying really. It's funny though. So if you want to go with your bros, your homies for a cheap laugh, um, then do it. I'd say it's worth the. I paid about $5 for it because I went on half off movie day. Maybe it was 7, but regardless, I spent $7 on an hour and a half of fun and laughter and kicks and giggles. So you can too, and I won't disagree with you. But overall, I was hoping for a little bit more, and maybe I just have a high bar for kids movies, but that's me. So this is a response to Slender TV's video. Check his review out in the description because uh that's why I'm making a review, is to counteract him and to prove I'm as good as him at this thing. All right, that's all. See you guys later.